Hi everybody, this is my patient today. You can see we've got this deep, what looks like wax, but this is actually skin. So we've got 3 different patients in the compilation today. My name is Rhys, Barber. I'm one of the audiologists here at Audiology Associates.
And my name is Taylor Green.
And what we can see here is we've got a grip on this piece of skin. Look how this comes out here. So patient was feeling really blocked up. It almost looks like an infinity symbol when you take it out. Look at that. You can see it's got layers of skin and wax in there. But yeah, we just left with this last little kind of bit of floppy skin. And wax to remove, but patient hearing so much better. Yeah,
instant relief.
Yeah, massively relieved as well. And you tend to find the skin does form these really good blockages, doesn't it, deeper in.
Yep.
So just doing a little bit of tidying up in here, just taking a few extra little bits off.
Quite a deep recess there as well.
It's pretty dramatic kind of drop off, isn't there?
Look over the top.
So we end up with 3/4 of an inch of skin and wax on that one.
Yeah, 2 centimeters on that one.
So we got Taylor's coming up next, and you go followed by another one of mine. I think it's all plugs today. I think plugs are the kind of the thing all the way through.
That's the theme.
That's the theme. That's the word I was looking for. It's the theme.
So I've just got well, very similar, but just a darker consistency. So you can see we've got as I start to pull on this, it kind of lightens in color a little bit. So again, it's a sign of skin, but we have got a bit of both in here. It's a bit of skin and wax, this one. So we've got the standard size on the tube here. Oh, that's nice. That's what you like to see. But at the same time, this is what you don't like to see when it's breaking little bits of it away. You think, come on, get it all out in one go.
It's frustrating because you always think it's going to lift the next bit, the bit that's going to pull it, and it just doesn't.
It doesn't. So we're working our way slowly. I don't know why I've got the fine end on here. I think I was planning on just doing a little bit of tidying up and then going back to the plug, but I just obviously didn't change my...
You like to challenge yourself. I think that's what it is, Taylor Green.
I do.
I'm not making this easy. I'm going to go straight in with a fine end.
Yeah. Wax is solid. Let's go. So there's a little bit of movement. I think the reason I use this actually, because obviously the standard size tube, even after I turned it down a little bit, was still breaking bits away. So I think that's probably one of the reasons why I've gone for a fine end, to try and keep it together. I could see how loose it was coming away, and it seems to be doing a relatively good job.
That's a pretty good job, yeah. Otherwise it just implodes into the suction tube, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, try and get these little bits on the side. That little bit up in the top corner was quite satisfying to remove, actually. I thought that was going to be a bit of a pain.
Left.
Yeah, top left.
Yeah, it looks tough, that bit. It looks like it's really dried on there. Oh.
So we have actually, this is a previous patient of ours. They attended, I think it was back in 2017, so it was a little while ago. But yeah, we do sometimes get that, where some patients do either get seen, somewhere else if they're like sort of, desperate, or we don't have any appointments available, which, is quite rare because I know we're busy, but, we still usually are pretty good with our appointments. So a little bit up in the corner, taking that one away. Now this little bit in the top, I thought this was going to be a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah.
But
look at that. That's what you want to see.
I left that last little tiny bit there. Yeah, I hate doing those ones off the ear canal. I always hate the risk of that kind of flinch when you touch the ear canal. That's horrible.
You've got to be really careful with it, and it is hard. It is hard to get those, especially softer wax.
Yeah.
Harder bits, not so bad because you can get a grip and they come off in one piece, but softer stuff is always harder.
You see all the skin kind of jumping up at the suction there as we're going in.
Messy skin at the entrance here, isn't it?
Very similar as with most of our patients. There was wax in this one, but the patient wasn't feeling any issues. That little bit at the top is actually solid and it's really firmly attached. I do get rid of it in a second.
Wow.
Yeah, we're just trying to, I think the patient was talking to me a little bit here, which is why I'm all over the shop.
Oh, goodness me. Is that going to come away as one big chunk? I don't know. I think
it's kind of not crumbly, but it's just breaking away in these little tiny bits. So,
oh, there we go.
There it is.
That's the one you want to see.
That's what you like to see. Looking good. Tiny little bits left now. Choop. Lovely. I obviously didn't look back in to We can see the eardrums looking absolutely fine.
So I'm an inch and 1/8 there, and what's that, 3 centimeters?
That little tiny bit on the end, I could have probably just shoved that a bit away.
Now this, oh my goodness, this was tough. What we've got here is a really big old plug in a really tiny entrance to your canal. So it's a real tough old one to get out. And I thought, oh, that's okay. They've oiled it a lot, bless them. But oh my goodness, it just didn't even penetrate into the wax. You can see how small that canal is. This is one of the Rhys tools, and I'm just trying to get this out, and I can pull it through. And I was like, oh, is that all I got out? I really hoped it was going to get a good bit of purchase on that wax plug. I've gone back in. It's the angle here that's difficult because the entrance is so narrow. Getting the angle in at the top is really, really tough. Yeah, I get so far into it and I start to see this kind of backwards movement. I think, oh, I'm just going to try and mainly clip this bit off at the front here just so it improves my view for next time. I've had to go really, really close in there because I'm holding the ear canal open, just kind of pushing it back with the endoscope. And then we've got the suction tube in there just to stop any kind of collapsing of the canal. But look at this. Yeah, but it's not nice to get out though.
They are horrible ones. Everything is fighting against you with these ones.
It's that sticky skin. It's that, the wax is bound to it. It's so hard. It doesn't want to come away.
Narrow ear canal.
Narrow ear canals. Yeah, absolute nightmares to do. But you can see here, I'm struggling. I can't go too deep in because I've got this piece of skin and wax here right at the entrance. I'm peeling all the way down, just lifting. Look at that. It's starting to peel away. But what I'm really hoping is going to happen is when I wiggle it back and forth like this, we're going to get this detachment all the way down the canal, and we bunch it all together in the suction tube. And as you pull, the pole thing pulls down, which is kind of what's happening here.
It's almost like too big for the ear canal.
That's exactly, It's like, it's just trying to get a square peg to a round hole. It just doesn't want to come away. And what?
Unless you cut the sides.
That's true, sand it down, or open the ear canal out a little bit. Tell you what, imagine. And we're just taking this a little bit, but where this now becomes problematic is I can no longer hold the ear canal open with the endoscope. Now I have to rely on holding the ear canal open with the side of the Zollner tube, whilst also maintaining the grip and also trying to pull it out. And you can see I'm trying desperately to find any way I can kind of keep this held open using the endoscope, but I'm really struggling here.
Ooh. Bring it to the side up. Come on.
And it's difficult because we do have some people put in the comments, well, could you use a speculi? A speculi is like a cone shape, which usually a lot with loops, so it holds the ear canal open. You can't do that because you haven't got another hand, because one hand's holding the endoscope, one hand's holding the tool. You need your pinner puller to come over and open that up. Check out a previous video if you don't know what we're talking about. But you need that to sort of do that, to hold the speculi or to hold the ear canal open. And sometimes we will get another member of staff in just to hold that up. But managing to get in behind it now, using the tools there, and there we go, looking a heck of a lot better.
That was better than what I thought it was going to look, to be honest. I thought that was going to be quite a messy...
So did I. I really did. So we got 5/8 of an inch there, guys.
Just under 2 centimeters.
Well, thank you very much for watching our video again today, guys. If you do enjoy the videos, don't forget you can always like, heart, share, follow, and subscribe for us. If you thoroughly enjoy the videos, you can also consider becoming members of the channel. If you would like a sneaky peek of what's coming up on 1094, which is coming real soon, make sure you stay tuned past our goodbyes, and you'll see a sneaky peek of what's coming next time. But as always, guys, take care of yourselves.
Take care of your ears.
And take care of one another, and we'll see you again soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
And I don't know why I started that way. Carry on, Taylor. Carry on.
And I am the lovely Mr. Taylor.
There you go. I don't know why I went into a whole monologue there for some reason. I don't know why.
Proper old school.
It was, wasn't it? That was like episode 100 and some odd, I think that was. Got to be careful down in this area. You can't go poking and prodding down there too long and certainly too hard anyway, just because... but
super sensitive, isn't it?
Super sensitive. Sorry, about I with the mind of a child there. So we're just gonna carry on.
That flew off my head.
It could have popped in by halfway through. I was saying, I was like, oh no, I can't say that. Up to you.
Sorry.
Thanks, Pat. It's all right. Hurt me deeply, Taylor Green. It hurt me deeply, Taylor. No, I'm joking. I've warned you now. Watch now. You ready? You watch it? Watch. Don't look away. Watch. There you go.